It can be difficult to leave friends and family and move to a new city. Alexander Kriz did just that. He left all the familiar places and people in Boston to move to Rochester, New York to study interpreting at the National Technical Institute for the Deaf. When he first made the move, he knew no one in his new hometown.
The toughest part was not having anybody to talk to. I had my friends back home, but everyone knows that you can talk to someone on the phone, but it's not the same as in real life.
But then Alexander met someone who changed his experience in Rochester and his life.
He just looked at me and he just slid this card right across the counter, and I looked at it and it said Aerial Arts of Rochester Circus Training School. And I was like, circus? And he was like, it's not what you think. And I go, but is it what I think? And he goes, yes. And I go, this sounds fantastic.
That man was William Dovidio, the owner of Aerial Arts of Rochester, which he says is more than just a gym.
It's a community. It's more family oriented, like in terms of like not bringing your family, but you become part of the family.
That family atmosphere was exactly what Alexander found.
I knew. Me and this other girl were upside down, hanging from the silk, and I look over at her and I just hold out my finger, and she holds out her finger, and we just did an ET, we had an ET moment. And that, from then on, she became my best friend in silks. She's fantastic.
The circus arts may look incredibly difficult, but they are not just for those who are physically gifted.
We use normal body mechanics, so it's not things that anyone can't do. It's everything that people are capable of doing and not knowing.
Initially, the ability to do this type of exercise was a big concern for one student in particular. Tina Monachino has multiple sclerosis, or MS, which can cause light sensitivity, loss of feeling, and muscle weakness. One of the most challenging symptoms, however, is difficulty with balance.
People with MS make jokes about how people look at you and they think, she's drunk, or that person's, on something because they're wobbly or they're walking crooked.
Tina not only found that she could do the exercises, she also learned that they helped alleviate her symptoms.
This helps a lot. I didn't think it would. I didn't even think of that, but it helps a lot.
Tina has been impressed with the gains that she's made, and the Aerial Arts family has been impressed with her.
She just evolves every time, every session. She gets a little bit more confidence, a little bit better, and that's kind of what we're about, but it's the people that make Aerial Arts Rochester, and she's one of them.
Andy Brame, NCC News.